Brotherhood review. I mean, my set. You know what? Never mind. Uh, the multiplayer in this game is definitely unique. Uh, it's different than any other multiplayer game I've ever played before. Uh, it has you hunting down somebody and having someone hunting down you, which I think is like amazingly fun. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to find a match. But one of the problems with this is the long loading times. Like, this is worse than Call of Duty Black Ops the first few days it was out. Like, it's insane. It took me like 20 minutes to find a game one time. But there's a lot of characters in the multiplayer, and most of them you saw in the single player, if you played the single player. And there's like a ton of them to choose from, and they all have different like attacks and stuff like that. But that's basically it for the characters. But there's like, I think 3 game types, or there's 2. I know there's Alliance and there's Wanted. I think there's like advanced versions of them. But there's definitely a lot of customization in this game. You can customize if you want your I think smoke bombs, hidden gun, and just a bunch of stuff that's gonna allow you to kill your escape and kill your enemies more, better, I should say, not more. The leveling in this game is decent. The more kills you get, the more bonuses you get, the more you level up, just like any other multiplayer game. There's a certain amount of achievements for this game. Just for the multiplayer, there's an achievement for reaching level 50. There's an achievement for killing a player while you're in a haystack. There's an achievement for escaping. There's beginner achievements. And I think the hardest achievement in this game would be winning the game in first place, with 10 seconds remaining, and going on to win the game, which is only worth 20 gamer score, which I haven't been able to do it yet, so it's pretty difficult. One of the things I hate about this game, I literally hate about it, is there's people who play the game right and there's people who play the game wrong. The right thing is you're supposed to be walking around hunting your enemies without causing too much of a distraction. But there's some kids that just run around, just being stupid and just flanking you by just they sprint around, they kill you, and then they get killed. But because they're doing that, they're getting more kills than a normal player would if they're playing it right. The thing about this game is it's fun for the first few games, but then it starts to get boring and frustrating. At least it was for me. There's special abilities where you can disguise yourself and run faster. Those are the few I've unlocked so far. Things I like about the game is it's definitely different. There's a bunch of achievements, there's game types, and there's tons of characters to choose from. And I actually found this game to be really fun. This is the first time I've actually played Manhunt, which is another game type. So this is definitely going to be different for me. There are problems with the game. There's no doubt about that. The kids running around and the long loading time. But every game has their fair share of problems, so no game's perfect, but it's pretty awesome. A rating on this game, I would give it definitely, the multiplayer, I'd give it a 3 out of 5, and the altogether full game, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's not the best either. So you guys can just like finish watching me play this game, and then until I run out of time. But as for that, that's all I have for now. Right now I'm playing as the Doctor.
Round 1.
And I am going to kill the Prowlers. See, right there, the annoying kids running around.
You have taken